Hello and welcome, friends. I hope everyone is ready to fight.
Yeah.
Is that going anywhere? Or...
No, it wasn't.
Love that for you.
Absolutely nowhere. Nope.
Amazing. Nope. How are we doing?
Just great, apparently.
Apparently.
Only losing my mind, slightly more than normal.
Why slightly more than normal?
I don't know. Just been weird the last couple days. Just extra strange.
It happens to the best of us. Well, the first thing I have on our list for tonight is for us to report back after GWAR.
Yeah.
These shirts were white.
Yeah. I still
actually hang on. I have before and after photos. Give me 1 second here. Let me add this to the stage. This is the before.
Yeah.
And this is the after.
Shirts.
It got
deranged.
Yeah, a little bit. It got messy.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But holy shit, that was a fun time. Or at least I had a blast. Crazy. I hope you did.
Yeah, it's funny because it's not our first GWAR show, and yet somehow, because we were at the front last time too, but shifting
like
from
off
the
to
side to the middle makes a huge
difference.
Yeah, which I wouldn't have expected.
Like, this is how messy the shirt got. Like, there's almost no white left on this.
Yeah, I have less white than you do down at the bottom.
That's impressive, honestly.
Yeah, Oh, hello, people.
What's up?
Yeah, because when we did it, oh man, if I would have thought about it, I would have preloaded the picture of my shirt from last time as like a comparison point, because like there was so much more white before.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure like we wore our GWAR shirts the next episode after we did it the first time. Actually, Kyle, if you're watching this, please grab the GWAR shoes, so I can show them off.
Woos.
The woos. Because I did not think to bring those in with me. Whoopsies.
I didn't think of that either. Mine are in the next one.
Yeah, we did GWAR shoes. We got like cheap canvas sneakers and like cheap white canvas sneakers and wore them to GWAR, and they got wrecked.
Which it's so funny.
Which was intended.
Yeah, yours were like so saturated, much like our shirts, and mine I felt like didn't get enough.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know, but spent I did spend the entire time
crawling in on the floor.
Stealth. Totally didn't see you.
Ooh, and now I'm moving the camera. The GWAR shoes.
Yeah, and see, your soles got all dyed too, which soles. That did not happen to me.
No, it did not. But I had so much fun. It was so fucking crazy.
I have been discovering bruises. Just
that'll happen. You'll have that. You're getting a pack of pickles, Bandit. That sounds nice.
A pack of pickled peppers? Peter Piper?
No, I think just the cucumbers.
Oh.
But I found it. And the funny thing is, I was the one who was actually like moshing and crowd surfing. I didn't find any marks on me the next day.
Well, I was pretty much squished nonstop the whole time.
There was a lot of squishing.
Yeah, like could not move my arms level of squish, just like a little sardine in a can. Very friendly with complete strangers.
As is the case at concerts often.
Yeah. So I assume it had something to do with that. And of course I got the earring ripped out of my ear by a crowd surfer. That was fun. I have since purchased a replacement. I mean, I already had other earrings, but I bought more anyway.
Sometimes you just need an excuse.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was a little crazy.
It was very crazy. I do think it was so funny that you thought you lost me for like 3 seconds until I came over the barrier.
Well, because we're standing there, we're listening to, it was the first opener.
Why, I think.
Oh, that would be the second.
I'm first or second, doesn't matter. Either way, it was either during King Parrot or Soulfly.
Yeah. So during one of the openers, we're just, hanging out, bobbing our heads, whatever the things you do are. And you just gesture toward me with your beer, like, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll hold it. And then you said something, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what she said. And so I'm just standing there.
And then you look up.
That's where she went. She is above. So, I have no idea where you were going. So
they played Pink Pony Club.
So good.
So freaking good. There were dinosaurs. We saw ice agents get chopped in half. We saw Donald Trump get disemboweled. We saw Kristi Noem get her boobs chopped off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All good stuff. Bill Clinton got beheaded.
Yep. Which, we talked about this after the show, but I didn't really follow the sort of like...
No, I didn't follow the plot as much this time either.
Yeah. I thought it was more cohesive when we saw them with like the time machine, at least because you had that thread running through. But I'm not really sure what the dinosaur had to do with any of those like political figures.
The dinosaur was apparent, like there was some power associated with the dinosaur that people wanted for political reasons, was the gist of that I got.
Yeah, I assume they were using dinosaurs because they've been around so long now. I think they had like the 40 on all these.
Yeah, they had the 40th anniversary thing. And also like the newest album was called the Return of GWAR or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's on the back of our new shirts.
Mm-hmm. Which I will most likely be rocking on the stream tomorrow night, but I digress.
I still gotta do laundry. Yeah.
The first question I have for tonight is inspired by our GWAR experience, and it is, what is the craziest concert you have ever been to, and why?
I was thinking on it, and I'm having trouble. I mean,
here's the thing. I've gone to some deathcore shows, and those have been pretty fucking nuts. But GWAR might have taken the cake.
Yeah, I mean, it was just for the sheer amount of...
Yeah, that was the most squished I've ever been at a show.
And like, yeah.
Clearly, we got blasted by various fucking fluids.
Oh, yeah. Definitely should have brought... I have them right here. I had these, like, protective goggles for, I could wear these.
You could.
Because I kept having to, like, keep my eyes closed because I got sprayed in the eyes. Directly right in the eyes so many times.
Yeah, it happened to me too. But yeah, like dripping wet by the time we left.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, and just puddles all over the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting
puddles
brown
all over the floor. Yeah, I don't know if I've had a concert experience that was wilder than what happened on, what the fuck was it, Saturday night?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I was trying to think about in terms of like, have I been to a show where the crowd is like crazier?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, and that's hard to think of, but I've definitely had more intense experiences personally.
I want to hear about those. I might be wrong. I think the most intense crowd experience I've ever had was during Municipal Waste's set at the New England Metal and Hardcore Fest.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking crazy. It was the most crowd surfing I'd ever seen. And like they tossed like pool noodles and cardboard boxes and shit into the mosh pit. And I have this video of like over the tops of people's heads. You can just see stuff flying. So
that's rowdy.
That was probably one of the wilder experiences of my life. Lorna Shore is always a nuts time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very excited to see them again in April. But please tell me about because you have more of a backlog of experience than I do.
Well, most of my pit stories there.
Yes, you did get a detached retina. I feel like that is probably like pretty. That's up there on the wildest experiences scale.
That is very high on my list of like my personal experiences in a bit.
Hello, Diego. We are talking about our recent experience at a GWAR concert, and then we've got some other debate questions that will take up the rest of the evening. But Brooks, continue.
Yeah, yeah, I guess just the brief recap for the benefit of the pod, right, is that it must have been Warped Tour. I want to say it was probably like 05, maybe. Or it could have been 04, but I think 04. I don't know. Doesn't matter. And I was watching Against Me's set, and I'd gotten there nice and early, got right front and center, I was all excited, and it got a little crazy, and my arms got pinned against the barrier, and I physically could not move enough to get them out to protect my head or to help with the crowd surfing. So every crowd surfer that came by just kept kicking me in the head and in the face for the entire set.
Yikes.
And I was like, everything was going like blurry, and I was getting dizzy, and I'm like, at least if I actually do pass out, I'm not going to fall because I'm pinned here so well.
There's that.
So it's been more than 20 years now, and I see floaters in my eye because of that. And the girl who was directly to my left got kicked like right in the brow, and it split open, and she had blood pouring down the side of her face and her arm and stuff. And I'm like, oh God, stop it. Don't bleed on me. Security tried to pull her over the barrier because, she's bleeding all over the place, and she refused because she said it was her favorite band.
Honestly, I would have done the same.
Yeah. So there is that one. I've also talked about the time I was at a ska show, and I got thrown I don't know how it happened. I was airborne.
That's pretty impressive, honestly.
I don't know. Kyle said, no,
tell me what to do.
Yeah, it was a ska show, and I was there with a friend of mine, and we're just listening, having a good time, and then all of a sudden there was like all this confusion, and I felt my feet leave the ground. I'm not sure what happened, and then when I finally touched the ground again and was trying to orient myself, my friend was like way over, far away from me, just looking like,
oh no,
and she didn't know what happened either.
Cute.
And then I was gone, so that was pretty crazy.
I think the most banged up I've ever gotten was at Whitechapel. It was Angel Maker, Disembodied Tyrant, Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher was fucking insane. Because, like, the lead singer just kept going, like, everybody fucking mosh right now. Like, no one's staying still in this whole place. And people did it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I left that one with like somewhere in the range of 7 to 10 bruises. That was a fun show. Yeah, so I don't know if that or GWAR was crazier.
I did leave a show limping once.
You'll have that.
Somebody stepped on my ankle, like,
owie,
from the side. So that messed my ankle up pretty bad for a while. I remember who the headliner was. I was there to see Boys Night Out, and they were opening for somebody more famous, and I don't remember who it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Cleveland, I want to say. But I think overall, one of the craziest I've been to is I saw the Lawrence Arms in Chicago at the Metro in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Very specifically. That was pretty crazy. But like most Warped Tours were insane because you get like those hardcore punk bands, and those people they choose violence. Like that is the purpose for being there, is the violence.
And I mean, here's the thing. Something about that appeals to me. Like, I don't know what it's getting the demons out.
But when I say it's about the violence. I don't mean in a, oh, this is fun, we're gonna go crazy and maybe accidentally hurt somebody. I mean like they intentionally want to hurt people.
Oh, okay. Well, that's crowd killing, and it just makes you an asshole.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, some of the, again, it's like more in the hardcore punk bands that are uh, largely just kind of like angry noise sounding. Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's going to bring our sort of GWAR sub-point discussion to a close. Unless you have any other crazy stories, I would love to hear them.
No, I think I've talked enough
Okay.
on this topic. I did remember a random thing that I was going to text you yesterday.
You tell.
I was in the middle of my first class yesterday, and I was wearing a sleeveless shirt because it's 6,000 degrees in that classroom.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, in the middle of class, I'm gesturing, talking, and I was like, did that blue dye come off from a round of my armpits?
Oh my god, don't tell me that it didn't.
Because you can kind of see, for some reason it wasn't.
Yeah, there's like a layering thing happening here that also happened on my shirt as well.
Yeah, it was like a blue circle of dye around my armpits, and I panicked, but I wasn't gonna in the middle of class go like try to look, and see. So I just kept going. And then after the class, I went to the bathroom and checked the mirror. I was like, oh, thank God, apparently it did come off.
Did you wind up bringing up GWAR to any of your classes?
No, I almost did. I almost did in my first class of the day. Because I was talking about how like sometimes people will look at you and make assumptions that might not be true about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, I could definitely work GWAR into that because I think they would never think I was doing something like that, And then it didn't quite fit.
Boo.
We had other stuff to do.
Lame.
Ran out of time.
All right. Okay. So the first real question I have is something that I stole from TikTok. And we'll link the video in the description when this goes up formally. The question is, would you take a shot of your choice every hour on the hour, 24 hours straight for 1 week in exchange for $2 million?
You gonna ding?
I am gonna ding. I almost forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
I was waiting for the ding. I've become conditioned like a Pavlovian dog.
I know. We gotta get an actual soundboard or something that just has buttons I can hit.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be nice. But the floor is yours.
All right. When the first time I read this question, I misread it, and I thought you only had to do it for a day, and I was like,
you do it for a week.
Probably handle that. And then when I realized it was a week, I thought,
Okay, here's my thing though. I think I might have found a workaround because it says you can take a shot of your choice, and I'm assuming that this because it's a shot, I'm assuming it has to be alcoholic. So why not just do beer?
I feel like that's against the spirit.
Spirit.
Yeah, I feel like it has to be a spirit. Liquor.
Or you could, and if you really want to cheat, you do something with that technically has that's technically fermented, but has negligible alcohol content. So kvass, kombucha.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't think those things count.
I don't think they do either, but I'm getting my cheating answers out of the way so we can get into the actual discussion.
Yeah, so we can dismiss them and just kind of move on. Yeah, I mean, I think even regardless of whatever is in the shot glass, the idea that you could not sleep for more than an hour at a time.
Yeah, that does kind of suck.
Is very problematic.
Yeah.
Because even if you weren't drinking, if somebody were just making sure you were awake at least once an hour for a week.
Yeah, that would suck ass.
You would be wrecked by the end of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Not even before then, within a matter of days.
There's and here's the thing. Would I attempt this? Yes, I want $2 million.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd try.
Yeah, I'd do my fucking damnedest. I don't know how well it would go.
Yeah, it's really hard to gauge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I'm imagining it, because first of all, that's 24 shots in a day. Just the thought of that alone is like, I think you would probably get alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
Does it void this if you have to get your stomach pumped?
They didn't specify. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because like your body gets rid of one drink an hour. So I guess as long as the shot were reasonably sized, but like it varies a lot depending on the person.
This is also true. I mean,
It's definitely not good for your liver.
no. We're kind of ignoring that here. But I would try, I guess, is my answer.
Yeah, no. I mean, $2 million. I'm gonna give it my best shot. I will suffer for
Nicely done.
Intentional. It wasn't intentional.
You're bringing it with the puns tonight.
Wow. Yeah, so oh, I lost my train of thought because I distracted myself with my own unintentional pun there. So, I forgot
we were talking about whether or not I mean,
the shots.
do you think we would survive?
Yes.
There's also the question of like, do you think you would survive?
Survive as in literally be alive at the end?
Yes.
I think so.
I'm gonna say probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even if you do get alcohol poisoning or something like that, like you can go to the emergency room, you'll probably be fine.
You can,
right?
like that is
death sentence.
technically survivable.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't like I think you would be literally alive by the end. You're not going to be happy.
No, you're not going to be happy. It's going to be a fucking rough time.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder about like potential long-term effects.
Nothing good.
I mean, not just the liver thing, but like, are you possibly going to develop a touch of alcoholism? Maybe, I don't know how.
Maybe, or like what is the thing where you start hallucinating when you like start like coming off a bender or whatever? Like I know that's 100% a thing. Like I feel like that would happen to you, but I don't know if you would be like an alcoholic for the rest of your life after this.
I mean, it's hard to say because I don't know how the brain chemistry stuff works.
This is true.
Right, because some people are predisposed to addiction.
Mm-hmm.
I know that is a thing.
Yeah.
And so does it just need like some sort of trigger? And that would be the trigger.
Who's to say?
I don't know. Yeah, so I think, I mean, definitely would try.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely make my best effort for the sake of $2 million. And you know what? If I did become an alcoholic based on that, I can pay for some really great rehab.
Yeah, there you go.
One of those nice like resort places the celebrities go to.
Mm-hmm. What's it? Fucking something in Malibu.
Yeah. I almost had it. It's something like a plural word, like something Malibu, like that's gonna bug me. I know it's not right, but the first word that came to mind was like passions, Malibu. You know, like it's something.
Like passages?
That might be it. That would make sense why I thought passions, even though clearly that's not the name of a rehab place.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I have two. If we've concluded that, give me 1 second here.
Yes, I think we're in agreement. We would both try. We think we would be literally still alive at the end, but there's going to be some pretty negative fallout.
consequences. I have two options for what we can do next, because one of them is on the document, one of them is not, and one of them we're going to wind up doing anyway. So we can either go right into deciding what our next stream theme is going to be. I thought it would be fun to figure that out on the air, maybe get some input from viewers, or we can go on Tier Maker and see what we can find. Just cause.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had said on a previous stream that we were going to use a stream to figure it out, and then we didn't.
And then it didn't happen, which sometimes it just be like that.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
But okay, so do you want to see what we can find on Tier Maker, or do we want to start stream planning?
Well, tomorrow is the last Thursday of the month, right?
Tomorrow is the last Thursday of the month, and we're going to be doing Master Duel.
Yeah, so we need to figure it out before next Thursday for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is why I thought now would be an opportune time.
Yeah. Little sausage time.
Indeed. So Kyle, if you're watching, feel free to suggest things, because I know we had vaguely talked about doing another curated by Kyle at some point, which is definitely going to happen. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
But do you have any thoughts whatsoever, or are we gonna just explore various media and see what we come up with?
Well, I mean, we've definitely talked about some ideas. Like, just the other day we were talking about like a music movie themed month, but that maybe requires a bit more research.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna make sure I write some of these things down,
because we kind of had to narrow it to a specific type of music.
Yes.
Movie.
Music.
Make sure we're hitting those criteria.
Movie month
for GWAR.
I am also just fascinated by like the notion of the GWAR movies, because like I respect anybody who gets shit done with duct tape in a dream.
Yeah.
Like I'm so here for that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So thing that's potentially coming is music movie month, where we would probably it's essentially an excuse to watch at least one of the GWAR movies, but then we could also do things like Yellow Submarine, The Wall, yada yada.
Yeah.
So we've got that. Kyle has an anime suggestion for us, or has had an anime suggestion, or like has made an anime suggestion to me in the past, and it is the anime Ranking of Kings.
I have heard of it.
Apparently it's very, very good. Here we go.
I believe I've seen that on Crunchyroll.
I saw like a couple clips and it looks really fucking cute.
Oh, cute.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So like a change of pace from things like Death Note and Banana Fish and Vinland Saga.
Yeah. I mean, we did cute movies. Like, we did a Suzume.
We did do Suzume. Yes. Yeah. Family friendly.
I just haven't seen that many family friendly anime series. Uran, I think counts.
Does it?
That's the closest I have.
Yeah, but it has the incest twins.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. But I mean,
love Uran. Anyway,
just pretend they're just really close.
Yeah, it's fine. So Ranking of Kings is an option if we want to look into that further. I'll pull that up right now and see what the like little blurb for that you get for it is. Ranking of Kings.
I'm trying to remember, because there was something I said, I think it was like a week or two ago, that I was we should do a movie month that's this, and I don't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's bugging me.
Okay, according to IMDb, here's like the little... Well, no, hang on. Where'd it go? No, don't make me open the app. Ugh.
It shouldn't.
Unable to hear or speak, Prince Boji sets off on an adventure to prove that he's a worthy heir with the help of a shadow named Kage.
A shadow. Interesting.
So, some magic involved, perhaps.
Perhaps. I mean, I would say that is probably the majority of anime series involve these.
Yeah, unless you're watching like a slice of life type thing.
Yeah.
So we could do ranking of kings. Getting some further input from Kyle. Thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, it seems pretty interesting. That's kind of high up on my list of potential things for us to watch. So there's that. How long is it?
Like, how long would it take, I guess, is the...
I mean, there's 2 seasons. How many episodes? There are... Come on. Show me all the details. There's so much unnecessary stuff on IMDb. I just want to know how many episodes there are.
There are 23.
Okay, cool. And they're 23 minutes. So we could do a couple per episode. Or a couple episodes per stream.
That would take us like 3 months.
Certainly an option.
It's another big commitment.
We haven't done a big commitment in a while, and I feel like we're kind of overdue for one.
I guess. I mean, Fallout took a little while.
Fallout did take a little while, and then we just went on, and then there was no plan in place for Master Duel to take as long as it did. It just sort of became a thing.
Yeah. Well, because we were getting such good engagement.
This is very true. So ranking of kings, what other best anime series? Invincible is not an anime.
Kyle says Erased as well.
Okay, what is that about?
I feel like I might have started watching that at some point. Or maybe not. Or maybe so. Or maybe not.
12. Okay, hold on. Let's see what Google has to say. Story follows Satoru Fujinuma, a 29-year-old aspiring manga artist with the ability to travel back in time to prevent tragedies. That sounds really interesting.
Let's
see. And there are how many? Let me double check on the episode number. 22-minute episodes. 13 episodes.
Okay.
So we could do like a 1 per week thing. If we think we can get, depending on like how dense the story is.
Yeah.
If we think we can get an hour stream out of a 22-minute episode every week.
I mean, or we could just do it in 6 weeks.
We could also just do it in 6 weeks. This is very true. So we have options.
Although now talking about anime, I had a thought that I thought would be a good one to do. The Junji Ito collection.
Ooh, okay.
It's an anthology, right? So each episode is distinct, but they're all based on his manga, and they're all horror.
That is fun.
And
I love me some spooky stuff. Although I heard that like the second season of that has a huge drop in quality.
The second season,
or it's something. There was some Junji Ito adaptation where like it started off really good and then it went downhill. This is all just hearsay from the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because it was just the one. It doesn't have like seasons. It was like a limited. release of 12 episodes.
So, I mean, we could try that.
Because that's one I've been intending to watch, and I know you love horror.
I do. Okay, let's go back to my best anime series search though, and see what else we have. Someone's top 30 anime of all time according to this person on BuzzFeed.
Like in their opinion or based on ratings?
Hell's Paradise is on here at number 29.
Yeah. I still gotta watch the new season.
Spy Family, Berserk.
I've seen both of those as well.
Have you ever heard of Summertime Rendering?
No. But Spy Family's family friendly. I forgot about that one. So I have seen one that's family friendly.
I'm starting to trust this person's list because they've got like Chainsaw Man and Death Note on there. So like decent taste, I think.
Yeah. I like all of those that have been listed thus far.
One Piece is on here.
Yeah, they couldn't ignore that.
Yeah. And the page just reloaded for no reason. Give me a second to scroll back down.
That's how we picked our anime movies for Anime Movie Month, was looking at the best, like, highest rated.
And frankly, that worked out great.
Yeah.
There's Trigun. Which I know nothing about.
No, I mean, I've seen the name around a bunch, but...
Some of these I've never heard of, though.
Well, there's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot out there.
So many.
We could do Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, Cowboy Bebop. I do love Cowboy Bebop.
You haven't watched that yet, have you? Yes,
yeah,
you have. Oh, okay, cool. We could do that. If you're willing to watch it again.
My t-shirt with Ed and Nine on it.
Yay.
I love Ed. Edward is my favorite.
There's that.
That's a short one, yeah. Unfortunately.
What is their number? Their number one is Attack on Titan. So true, Bestie.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that was the best anime, but it is very good.
If someone tells me their top anime is Attack on Titan, like, I'm not going to judge them for it, honestly. Like,
oh, no. I'm not going to agree. But I will say that, yes, that would be definitely top 10, I would say.
Okay. We could watch Serial Experiments Lane.
Never heard of it.
I have heard that is very good. Hold on. Google. Show me this guy's balls, please. There are 13 episodes. It is horror, cyberpunk. It is tagged as horror, cyberpunk, science fiction, psychological horror. Where's the Wikipedia summary? Come on. Okay, the Wikipedia plot summary is extremely lengthy, but this sounds super, super interesting. Let me see if I can find something that's a little... Okay, here. From IMDb. Strange things start happening when a withdrawn girl named Lane becomes obsessed with an interconnected virtual realm known as the Wired.
Interesting.
So, what do we think? Do we have any thoughts thus far? Because I feel like we're leaning towards another anime at this point, because I can't think of any other kind of like shows that we could do.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely have a lot of options.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's a cat tail. Well, almost.
Kitty tail. Aw.
There's a tuna fish cat here.
Sweet baby.
Very small. Yeah, but which?
Oh, this has nothing to do with anything. You want to hear the fucking saga that Oliver has put us through with wet food?
Oh no.
I don't know what's up with this boy. He like wasn't eating the Blue Buffalo stuff we got him, and then he was just drinking the soup out of this like Purina Pro Plan like canned food. Turns out he's just a picky little fucker who has decided that he doesn't want to eat anything except his dry food, even though he cannot have that right now. So we have to like soak it in warm water to like turn it into mush for him.
Oh, but he eats it?
He does eat it.
Well,
after we spent about $70 on trying different types of wet food to try to get him to eat.
Yeah, no, cats are the worst that way.
Mm-hmm.
Cats are the worst.
So, back to anime. What were you going to say?
I don't think I was saying anything.
Okay, cool.
Just, we have a lot of options, and man, they're all different, too. Quite different.
They all are very different. I think my vote is going to be for either Serial Experiments Lane or Ranking of Kings.
I feel like I'd have to look into those.
Okay.
Because I know nothing about them.
I can also give you the day tomorrow to look into them, and then we can announce what we decide on stream after since you've all seen, what the sausage talk.
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
So we can do that. Let's see. Do we want to find anything on Tier Maker or go right into the worsening? How much worsening do we think we have?
How much worsening do we have? Decent amount?
I don't have a ton.
Well, I worry that any tier list that we do is going to take.
This is true. That could take for fucking ever. So let's go into the worsening and hope this doesn't wind up biting us in the ass.
I can always fill more time.
I love that for you. Begin the meditation.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
Listen, Q-Ball, you're only making it worse.
Thanks, that even makes it worse.
It's worse than you know.
It usually is.
I think that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
That's the worst goodbye I've ever heard. And you stole it from a movie.
How marvelous.
What do you got, Bestie? How are you worse this week?
Of course it's going to be Fallout 76.
Lovely.
No. Because I have to complete my daily challenges.
So one does.
Eventually get my glowing cat. And it's become an obsession to make sure I do them all every day. So yeah, but I mean, I'm consistently leveling up on there and getting fun things. I'm almost at level 50.
Nice.
So
that's progress. Yeah. You were like in the 30s when you were over here for the weekend.
No, I was. Oh no, you're probably thinking of the seasons ranking was the 30s. It was in the 40s. Like the overall rank. I think for the seasons though, I am up to like 47 or something now.
Hell yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, just keep playing that and progressing and getting closer and closer to that glowing cat.
There you go. I love that for you.
Yeah, so that is the primary one because I managed to keep that up even while I was at your place over the weekend. And
I commend you for it.
Yes. So honestly, the other way that comes to mind, and this is me once again checking a thing before I say it, because we can't announce a thing yet.
Yes,
because it hasn't been confirmed.
There's a fun surprise probably coming.
Yes. But I've been putting a lot of thought into it and preparation into it.
Oh, as have I. I am thinking thoughts, and I have shared some of those thoughts with you, and hopefully some of those thoughts will be shared with y'all very soon.
Yeah, that's why I was checking my email again to see if we could come.
Yep.
It's like, nope,
Understandable.
not quite yet. Hopefully by tomorrow. I would imagine.
I hope.
But yeah, so a lot of prep. I know this is kind of pointless to have brought up during the worst thing since I'm not really saying anything.
It's fine.
But I mean,
it's our show. We can do whatever we want.
That's so true. So true. What are you people gonna do about it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can say about that, I guess. Not really anything. It's gonna be a lot of preparation. Assuming we're going for, which, like, it's almost certain. But yeah.
Just so we don't jump the gun.
Yeah. I mean, so I suppose that and Fallout have been like my main focuses. Although I'm going to say that in some respects, you have made me worse by association. Because
I love being a bad influence.
Well, no, I mean, like, now I've been keeping an eye out for, like, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
Fuck yeah!
I mean, obviously not for me.
Yes, but still.
But yeah, like, because I was at the Crossgates Mall on Monday before I left town, and unfortunately, I did go into the card shop there, and it was pretty much entirely Pokemon.
You hate to see
so
it.
I asked them. Yeah, I was like, "You don't have any Yu-Gi-Oh or Digimon cards, do you?" And he was like, "No, sorry." But so yeah, now I'm keeping an eye out for them and like asking people.
Hell yes.
Like, I'm not interested in collecting any of those cards, but I like a quest.
A quest is always fun.
Yeah. I like a good quest. And so I'm questing for these cards that have really nothing to do with me personally.
Okay.
But I like to be able to uncover the things, you know? Speaking of my trip to Crossgates, I bought 2 more Fallout t-shirts.
There you go. That's a worsening.
Yeah, including one of them is a Nuka-Cola shirt.
Cute.
And the other is another New Vegas shirt. So I have 2 New Vegas shirts.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that definitely qualifies. That definitely fits right in there.
All right. Anything else?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Well, I have been going crazy with the cross stitching. I've finished 3 of the 5 cross stitches that I'm going to be giving to the band Avatar in May. So making good progress on that front. The Master Duel.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop. And the fact that I can play it on my phone, like,
yeah,
it's not helping me as a human.
Yeah.
Right? It's not helping me make productive decisions.
Yeah, no. I mean, at least with like Fallout, if I'm at work, I can't do anything, you know. I have no choice. I'm at work. I can't play it until I get home.
I don't always have to wait until I get home. Yeah. Which is a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Although I do have the problem that when I'm working from home, I am sitting at this very computer where I do play my video games. So that's its own that's a separate type of problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, I could just pick up this controller right here, minimize this spreadsheet, and bring up Steam. Minimal effort, and I'm playing games.
I have almost completed my downloading and organizing of all 2,000 plus of my AO3 bookmarks.
Nice.
So I have my little offline fan fiction archive, like 80% complete, and I'm pretty proud of it. Now no one will ever take my fix from me, even if AO3 does. Satan fucking forbid ever shut down.
Yeah, like that one website did, right?
Fanfiction.net is still fucking kicking, which
Oh, okay.
was a shock to me because I really did think it was going down for a hot minute because it hadn't been updated and like the management hadn't like posted anything in so long, and then suddenly they were back. So, I feel like another small way that I'm worse is that I have recently watched not one but two Marvel movies.
Interesting.
They were the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans, though.
Okay.
So, like...
Andrew Garfield?
Tobey Maguire.
Oh, I don't pay attention to directors.
Fair enough.
And there were 3 Tobey Maguire ones and 2 Andrew Garfield ones, so that's why my brain went there.
I have yet to watch the third Tobey Maguire one, but I honestly am planning on it because, like, the fact that those are Sam Raimi movies, like, helps them tremendously. And also, watching them, those, like, I've talked about my problem with, like, Marvel slop, like, multiple times on this podcast. But there was a time before the enshittification of, like, the superhero movie / the comic book movie period, where they were kind of fun. Like, back when they actually had to make those movies instead of just fucking computer generating every goddamn thing in post. When they were actually, like, tossing cars around and, like, building the Dr. Octopus arms for real. This shit's kind of fun. I don't know. It's certainly not making me, like, back into a Marvel stan the way I was in high school, but at least there was once a time when they were, like, made with love by actual filmmakers. So, I don't know.
It's been a long time since I've seen the Tobey Maguire ones.
A hot take: they're the best ones, and British people shouldn't be playing fucking Spider-Man. That's ours.
It's funny. We were just talking about this in one of my classes yesterday. Who people's favorite Spider-Man is?
Interesting. What was the consensus?
Well, I had taken down the poll that I used last time I taught this class. So I need to reinstate it to get a proper vote. But the overall kind of vibe was Tom Holland.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Well, I mean, it's more of their generation.
It is more of their generation, but whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think if there's any ways that I'm worse that I'm forgetting.
I don't know if it counts as worse. I can't read you from here. Footrest. Retracting. Person. Moving.
I love that I can see your toast pillow now.
Yeah, toast.
Toast pillow.
Yeah, and people never know what's back there. Look at the little face.
So cute.
My toast pillow. Because I realized, I was like, oh, another purchase that I made at the Cross Gates Mall. It was very exciting. Where's the... I got this here Nido.
This is just like a stress ball?
Nidos are like viral on TikTok. You don't know?
I honestly don't go on I don't go on TikTok that much, to be completely honest with you. Also, my TikTok is just like videos of Copia thrusting on stage.
This is a Nido Niceberg swirl.
Ooh.
Like, I know about them because of my students. But apparently they're very much like TikTok viral right now, and they're like impossible to find. And I was at Newberry Comics and overheard some people talking about them, and I hadn't even seen them at the counter, but the person working the counter said that they had only gotten 4 of them in. Most stores couldn't even get any of them because they're so behind on production.
Damn.
and she had just put them out like 20 minutes earlier. And by the time they were having that conversation, they were down to 3. That person bought one. And so then I walked up and snatched this one.
Nice.
And then there was a guy behind me who took the last one. So they were gone within 20 minutes. And a lot of places are charging like triple the price. And actually, while I was checking out, the price on it went up by $2 between the time I picked it up and when I was checking out. So she overrode the price for me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like they're huge right now.
Okay, noted.
But the only reason I wanted to get one is because my students kept insisting, like, oh, you need to get one. They're like so fantastic. They're so different. And they really are. Like,
interesting.
It's a very different kind of feeling. It smells terrible, like plasticky, oily stuff. But it's pretty and squishy. So
all right.
I was pretty excited that I found this because I've been looking for 2 or 3 months.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm worse in any other ways. So I think that's going to bring us to a close for the evening. Let's see. Stream tomorrow, obviously. Don't know about Defen. Big Dumb Monsters Monday. Maybe Regrettable Reviews Tuesday. That's kind of up in the air right now. We will see.
Oh, yeah.
Then bringing it back around to us on Wednesday. So we've still got our deal going on with the Bull and Bee. You can go to thebullandbee.com and use code MONSTERMEAD at checkout for $5 off your online mead order. I personally recommend the Midas mead. I think that shit is delicious. So there's that. And of course, we have our special episode coming up in a little over a month, featuring the band Crash Diet. That's going to be on May 6th at noon. Don't miss it. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. As always, thank you for fighting with us, friends. We appreciate each and every single one of you, and we'll be back again next week for more fights. We'll see you then. Adios. This week's episode of the Fighting with Friends podcast was hosted by Bridget Kelly and Dr. Sarah Brooks. You can find other episodes of the podcast on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, or your other favorite listening platform. Catch us live on Twitch every Wednesday and Thursday. For ad-free live broadcasts of the show, you can subscribe to our Twitch channels or consider donating to our Patreon for ad-free access to our entire library of past episodes and streams, as well as fun bonus content. Fighting with Friends is a member of the Eclectic Cult Media Network. Check out the links in the description for more episodes from us and from all of the shows on the network. Thanks for listening!